so we're gonna start with butterfly this time, and this is the only reason I wanna start with butterfly is because the way that I wanna drop into headquarters will set up this leg drag. All right, so we're sitting here in butterfly. You can do this with one butterfly or both, it doesn't really matter, but the key is so put the butterfly in, is I wanna make sure that I open him up, okay? So I'm gonna push the knee in, just like we did in the beginning drills. We're gonna circle and we're gonna step, okay? Now, if you can see how it already started to turn his hip, that's what I want. But I don't wanna be here where he throws the De La Riva in and we do all these little things, okay? What I wanna think about doing is, I wanna step to his calf, okay? So when I circle in and I step, I'm framing on the knee and I'm going at his calf, so there's no way that he can set up his De La Riva. Or if he does, he has to readjust his hips a lot, okay? And now I'm pushing this knee down, and what's gonna happen is, it's giving me this heel right here, perfectly, okay? And how this is gonna work is we're gonna leg drag across this way and come into the pocket, okay? So it's giving us the perfect angle to set up our leg drags so that we're not having to, the traditional way of trying to like grab it here and pull it away from his leg. If he keeps this locked in, right, it's really hard for me to leg drag him and then I gotta try to step in and do it this way. But the neat thing about this version of the leg drag is when I turn this knee in and I step out, it automatically starts to adjust his hip, that all I have to do is leg drag right across, okay? So, and now when I get it to the other side of my hip, I'm gonna come in, and then what I wanna think about doing is making sure that I'm blocking here, and then I'm going to either the armpit or club the head, depending on which way I wanna go, okay? So, if I wanna go towards Brandon's back, my arm's going into his armpit, and I'm coming down, and now when I'm here, as I go to pass, I wanna start to bring my shoulder in, throw it by, and then walk right up into our seatbelt control. Otherwise, what I want to think about doing is, if I want side control, I'm just going to club his head, okay? Throw my arm around into his armpit, and then I'm going to start to bring him chest to chest and bring him back down. All right, so one more time. Let's do this way. So we're here, okay? We're controlling the knees, the posture, we're pushing the knee in, stepping out, okay? Cupping the hip, sliding across right into the pocket, okay? So now I do not want him to grab this leg. Of course, if he grabs this leg and throws this over, as soon as this leg comes over, my hand has to hit the armpit and make sure that he can't follow the leg. Okay, so as soon as I follow this and I post my foot or my hand to the mat, this foot's gonna curl in and then this one's gonna step over and come through. All right, so we'll start from this angle one more time. We'll show both versions of that, okay? So we step through, we clamp the leg down, cup, we feed the foot across, okay? If he hooks the leg here and starts to turn his hips out to invert, you just have to make sure that he doesn't throw this leg over and try to start going into a leg lock. So it's almost like sometimes when you're doing this, they'll just give you the pass and you just need to see that, okay? So as soon as I step out here, it's like, here's the pass, like a bullfighter pass. All right? But in this case, we're gonna go here, okay? I'm gonna cup, I'm gonna pull it across, and I'm gonna lock his leg into my hip line, okay? And I wanna think about locking my elbow here and making sure that he can't just get his knee right back, okay? So it's as I'm passing, I'm actually pulling his leg with me, all right? So, and I'm stopping the reverse shrimp, clubbing the head, and then pulling the hip to me and coming into side control. The last part of this is, like we said, if we go here and then we go to this and he hooks my leg as I'm coming in to this position and now he has my leg stuck like this, okay? It's not the end of the world. I just have to make sure that I'm going to get the leg to the other side, okay? As soon as the leg hits the other side, I have to get the underhook on this side, all right? Everything else I'm gonna be able to kind of allow my hips to do the work, okay? Even if he's holding the leg here, as long as the underhook's here, I'm going to feed my hook deep under, okay? I'm gonna put my pressure across his hip, club the head, and then I'm gonna feed the foot down and come into side control.